Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Shikha Sambarkar and today our topic is Computer Network Part 18. And under this there is a subtopic Network Topologies. Yes, this is our topic today, Network Topologies. This video is helpful for class 12 CBSE students, those who have opted Computer Science and Informatics Practices as an optional subject, and other students also can watch the video, those who are interested in this computer network field. So let's start our topic, network topologies. So here you can see two images are given. Left side you can see some people are connected in a pattern, in a way. So this is, we can say, this is interconnection of people. People are connected together in a pattern. Left side image, we are talking about left side image. So here in the left side image you can see some people are connected with each other in a pattern, and this is we can say it's an interconnection of people. Here network topology, network means nothing but it is interconnection. It can be this interconnection can be of people, or we can say this interconnection of devices, computers. So in the right side image, like the left side image, there is a pattern, people are connected in a pattern. Like that, in right side image you can see some patterns are given. Some patterns like a star, mesh, ring, fully connected, bus, tree, line. So these we can say there are so many kind of patterns are available. So some patterns are given here. You can see two images. Now network topology. Topology, we have seen in the previous slide that topology means nothing but a pattern. Pattern in which some devices, some people were connected. So here in this slide you can see there are again two images, and at the bottom you can see that topology, under that topology there are two sub topologies, two subtypes, we can say physical and logical. So in this video we are going to talk about this physical topologies, and under this physical topologies there are some main important topologies are here. You can see in the first image in this slide: bus topology, ring topology, tree topology, star, mesh, hybrid. So today we are going to discuss about these topologies here. So let's see one by one all these topologies. Now first we will talk about star topology. Star topology, actually topology is the pattern of interconnection of nodes in a network. That is topology. Topology, it is nothing but just a pattern of interconnection of nodes in a network. It means in which pattern systems are connected with each other. Which pattern you are using in a network, in which pattern you are going to connect the systems in a network. That is called topology. Here star topology consists of a central node to which all other nodes are connected by a single path. Here right side one image is given. That red ball is there, and that red ball at the center, that red ball is connected with other white balls in a single path, with a single path. So this image is showing the concept of star topology, or we can say star pattern. So in this pattern all the systems can be connected to a central node. Here that red ball, it's like a central node, central PC, and all other white balls we can say clients, or we can say that PCs are connected in a star pattern with that central node, that red ball or red PC we can say. So like this, at the bottom side, left bottom side, you can see one another image is here. Another image is here, and at the central node there is a server and switch is there, and that server is connected with other PCs. So that server, you can compare this central server with that red ball. With you can compare these two images here. That server is a central node, and that central node is connected with all other PCs in a star pattern. So this is the concept here, that this star topology consists of a central node, or it can be server, to which all other nodes means all other PCs, are connected by a single path. One dedicated path, one dedicated cable is there. Okay. Now some more points are here related to star topology. First point is, star topology consists of a central node to which all other nodes are connected by a single path. It is the topology used in most existing information networks involving data processing or voice communications. It is very reliable. If one cable or device fails, then all the other will continue to work. It is very reliable, because if one cable or one device, one node is fail means it is not working. If one node or one cable is not working, then all other will continue to work. And it is high performing, as no data collisions can occur. So these are the points related to star topology. You can see one image is here. One router, or we can say hub, is there in between the systems, and all the nodes are connected in a star pattern here. Here the second topology is bus topology. This is the bus topology. You can see two images are here. And it is also called linear topology. Linear topology or bus topology, you can see the images. Systems are connected with a cable in a linear way. In a linear way, systems are connected. So that's why it is called linear topology. You can see in the first image, one cable is there. One long linear backbone cable is there, and left side one terminator, and right side right corner also one terminator is there. So in this pattern, this is in this linear way systems are connected. And at the bottom side one more image is given. That image is also showing the same concept. One cable, one long linear cable is there, and systems devices are connected with the cable. Now there are some points given here related to bus or linear topology. We will see here. First point is, this consists of a single length of the transmission medium, normally coaxial cable, onto which the various nodes are attached, as we have seen in the previous image, and here also one image is given. The topology is used in traditional data communication network, where the host at one end of the bus communicates with several terminals attached along its length. One host, or we can say one PC. The transmission from any station travels the length of the bus in both directions and can be received by all other stations. The bus has terminators at either end which absorb the signal, removing it from the bus. Data transmitted in small blocks known as packets. As we know, packets means we can say it's a piece of message. Packet has some data bits plus a header containing its destination address. Packet, it has some data bits as well as the destination address. A station wanting to transmit some data sends it in packets along the bus. The destination device, on identifying the address on the packets copies the data onto its disk. So here systems are connected in a linear way, and message is transmitted in the form of packets, and this packet contains destination address. Destination address means destination PC means receiver's PC's address. Destination means receiver. So these are the concepts here. Now the next type is ring topology. After star and bus, this is the third type. This is ring topology, and it is also called circular topology. Circular topology, as you can see the image here, systems are connected with each other in a circular way, in a circular pattern, in a ring way, ring pattern we can say. In a circle, systems are connected with each other, and flow of message you can see from one PC to another PC, or we can say one node to another node, message can be flowed. So here this is the ring topology or circular topology, because the systems are connected in a circular way, in a circular pattern, or in a ring pattern we can say. So there are some points. First is, in this topology, each node is connected to two and only two neighboring nodes. As it is circular topology and systems are connected in a circular way, so you can see in the image that each node is connected to two and only two neighboring nodes. Two and only two neighboring nodes means each node is connected with two nodes only. You can see the image. And second point is, data is accepted from one of the neighboring nodes and is transmitted onwards to another. Data is accepted from one node and is transmitted onward to another node. Thus, data travels in one direction only. Here, data travels in one direction only from node to node around the ring. After passing through each node, it returns to the sending node. After passing through each node, it returns to the sending node, which removes it. So these are the points. Now, after star topology, bus topology, and ring topology, this is the next tree topology. Tree topology, you all are aware about the term tree. So here a variation of, here some points are given. Here a variation of bus topology is the tree topology. The shape of the network is that of an inverted tree. Inverted tree we can say reverse tree. It is, you can see the image here. It is like a inverted tree. Inverted tree, it means this inverted tree with the central root branching and sub-branching to the extremities of the network. Here you can see central node, central root. Central node is like a central root. And just imagine the inverted tree we can see reverse tree. Reverse tree, so root is on the top. In general, we can say root is on the top. You can imagine that it is like a inverted or reverse tree. So a variation of bus topology is the tree topology. The shape of the network is that of an inverted tree with the central root branching and sub-branching to the extremities of the network. This branching and sub-branching. Branching here left side you can see one device 2. And right side device 3, and device 2 has again two subparts, device 4 and device 5. So these are the branches, these are the sub nodes we can say. So next point here, transmission in this topology takes place in the same way as in the bus topology. So here we can see that this is same as bus topology, but only the shape is different. In the bus topology, the shape was in a linear way. Here, it is like a tree way, inverted tree. In both cases, there is no need to remove packets from the medium. In both the cases, there is no need to remove packets from the medium. It is absorbed by the terminators. Absorbed by the terminators means last end devices. Tree topology is best suited for applications which have a hierarchical flow of data and control. So these are the points. Now, after star, ring, bus and tree topology, there is a next one, graph topology. Graph topology, in this topology, nodes are connected together in an arbitrary fashion. Arbitrary fashion, we can say whatever you want. There is nothing fixed. So, in this topology, nodes are connected together in an arbitrary fashion. A link may or may not connect two or more nodes. A link or a cable may or may not connect two or more nodes. There may be multiple links also. It is not, that's why it is arbitrary in arbitrary fashion. It is not necessary that all the nodes are connected. So listen here. A link may or may not connected two or more nodes. There may be multiple links also. It is not necessary that all the nodes are connected. But if a path can be established in two nodes via one or more links, it is called a connected graph. So you can see the image here. Some nodes are connected with each other. You can observe here that one upper side node, one node is connected with two nodes. Some are connected with two nodes here, and some are not with two nodes. Some are with three nodes, like this. So we can say this is these systems are connected in an arbitrary fashion. That's why it is called graph topology. Now, the next is mesh topology. In this topology, each node is connected to more than one node to provide an alternate route in case the host is either down or too busy. Here you can see in the image that each node or we can say each PC or each point, each device is connected to more than one node. You can see the image here. Each node, each point, each dot is connected with more than one node to provide an alternate route. In case the host or we can say the PC or that server is either down or too busy. This is excellent for long distance networking because it provides extensive backup, rerouting and pass-through capabilities. Communication is possible between any two nodes on the network either directly or by passing through. This function is needed in the event of a line or node failure elsewhere in the network. The mesh topology is commonly used in large networking environments with stars, rings and buses attached to each node. This is also ideal for distributed networks. So this is the mesh topology. Now, this is the next fully connected topology. Fully connected, you can see the image here. Each node or we can say each PC is connected with another PC, is connected directly with another PC. You can see the image, you can observe the image here. Each PC is connected with another PC directly with a dedicated wire. So here, when in a network, each host or each PC is connected to other directly. When in a network, each host is connected to other directly, that is, there is a direct link between each host, then the network is said to be fully connected. This characteristic is termed as full connectivity. So this is the last topology type. So friends, I hope this video is helpful for you all. Thank you. Please like, share, comment and subscribe this YouTube channel presented by Shikha Sambarkar. Thank you.